And this is another code for the Nintendo DS, another code to Memories by the same creators as Hotel Dusk. And maybe a word of explanation real quick. I wanted to emulate this on my PC so that I could have higher resolution graphics for the 3D part of the game. I could not get it to run good enough, though, that it could run full speed on my laptop while capturing it at the same time. I could run it full speed, but not capturing it at the same time. I tried two different emulators. One of them was working better than the others, but it was hanging around like 52, 53 frames out of 60, and it was just not running up to my standards. So I'm playing it on Wii U. I injected it into a virtual console title. I had the choice between having slightly higher resolution rendering but slow down, but that would not have affected the music. That wouldn't have been too bad, but this game uses lots of gimmicks that use folding the DS and stuff like that, like Hotel Dusk. And there are two versions of the emulator used in virtual console Nintendo DS games, to my knowledge. And one of them supports pressing the home button to simulate folding the Nintendo DS, and the other supports higher resolution rendering if you tinker in the configuration menu that is normally not available to users. But you can't have both at the same time, not in the titles that I had a look through. So I can't change the resolution, but I can at least simulate the closing of the DS, which I know is required at one point for the game. So I should at least not get stuck by this. There is that at the very least. But anyway, let's go ahead with a new game. Also, I should probably publish this on Discord. There we go, so that the word is out that the stream is back up with a different game. That morning, I was on a small boat headed towards Blood Edward Island. The sea was very calm, but my heart was a storm of emotion. I felt upset and happy, excited and confused. I'd never felt that way before. Yeah, right. A teenager has never felt that way before, I'm sure. Of course, this was because I had just found out that my dad is alive. Starting recognition process. Please touch the center of the ring with your index finger. Or anything else, really. It doesn't have to be a finger. Reading. Reading complete. Username Ashley Mizuki Robbins. Birth date August 25th, 1991. This is my birthday, actually, but I can't recall if this is... No, because here it doesn't know that it's my birthday, so I don't think it's supposed to be the same as mine. Dear Ashley, I'll be waiting for you here on Blood Edward Island. I want to spend your 14th birthday with you. Your father, Richard. Actually, I'm curious now. Does it reflect the birthday of the player, maybe, with what is set on the console, or... It says February 25th here. Oh. Yeah, why? Not sure. Or maybe it's supposed to reflect your own, I don't know. So that's the island. Yep, that's it. Don't know what your business is here, but I don't envy you. No one's come by this place. for a long, long time. Just days before my 14th birthday, I received a package. Inside it, there was a letter from my father, who I thought had died when I was 3 years old. There was also a small machine, strangely resembling the original model of the Nintendo DS. I am now heading to the location he gave me in the letter. Blood Edward Island. He will be waiting for me. Chapter 1. The Meeting with D. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty low res as far as the 3D part of things goes. I had this set up in a way that it would look better, but you're gonna have to bear with it, I'm afraid. It's not gonna be very pretty, I know. It's not the prettiest of games, but most of the game is still 2D screens anyway, so I think it should be okay for the most part. Yeah, like most of the time you're gonna be looking at 2D things, so... Jessica, there you are. Oh, Ashley, you're awake. Also, most of the action takes place on the bottom screen, so that's why this is the one that I chose to give focus on, because otherwise 3D would have perhaps looked better if it was a bit slower, a bit smaller. But a good portion of the game is also spent on the top screen, so that's why I have it blown out twice its original resolution. Hopefully that's readable enough. Oh, Ashley, you're awake. Yeah, I must have fallen asleep. Yes, are you feeling alright? Oh, Ashley, it was that dream again, wasn't it? Yes. Just put it out of your mind. It's not real, just a bad dream. No one remembers things that happened to them at such a young age, you know? Don't torture yourself. Just let it go. Jessica is Dad's little sister and his only living family. She teaches chemistry at a college and she basically raised me. She's a nice lady, warm-hearted. She's always been there for me. But I can't even look at her right now. I can't believe that for all these years she knew that Dad was alive and she didn't tell me. Pouty face. Ashley? Yeah, we're just about there. I can see Blood Edward Island. Your father is waiting for you there. I'm sure he can't wait to see you. My dad. Why did you let me believe that Dad was dead? Why? Why did you lie to me for all these years? I had to. I made a promise to your father. Promise? What kind of promise? I suppose I can tell you now. It happened 11 years ago. He just turned up on my doorstep one day with you in his arms. You had just turned 3. I still remember how you looked that day, so very small. It had been a while since I had seen him last. He looked tired and agitated. He just said, "Don't question me on this. I'll come back for her someday. Until then, take good care of her. And under no circumstances can you tell her that I'm alive." But why? Why did he say that? I have no idea. All I could sense was that something terrible was happening, or had happened. So at his request, I took you under my wing without a word. To tell you the truth, I was too scared to ask any questions. I didn't want to learn anything that could have put us in danger. And now, Richard has kept his promise by contacting you. I am sorry, Ashley. I wanted to tell you about your father, but I made a promise. Can you tell me about him now? He's an excellent scientist. A scientist? I'm sure that small machine he sent you is one of his creations. What was he researching? Memories. Memories? He worked for a research lab that specialized in that field. It was there that he met a beautiful, accomplished Japanese scientist. Her name was Sayoko. She was your mother. This gadget that Dad sent me, the plate on the front says DAS. Does that mean anything to you? DAS. I wonder what that means. It has a camera icon on it too. Is that right? Oh, I think I took a picture. Huh. Let's see, how can I see it? Ashley. Oh yeah, like this. Ashley, listen to me, about the DAS. What is it? You're the only person who can use it. What do you mean? Your fingerprint is registered on the DAS. It registered my fingerprint. How? It's all based on biometrics. Biometrics? It's a system that reads human physical characteristics and cross-checks them with the previously registered data. Your DAS has this installed. Therefore, no one else can use your machine, only you. That's kind of neat. It's a pretty advanced feature. Richard must have had something very important to say to you. He sent you the DAS to make sure you alone could access it. Oh. Jessica, could you also tell me something about Mum? Well, I don't know where to start. I didn't know her very well. Sayako was a brilliant scientist, very strong-willed. And she had these beautiful dark eyes. You definitely have her eyes, Ashley. No, you know what I mean. I want to know what happened to her. Is she alive? I don't know. Please, Jessica, just tell me the truth for once. I'm sorry. No matter what, I'll stay calm. I promise I won't get mad. I just want to know about Mum. Oh, Ashley. You told me she died when I was 3 as well. She's still alive, isn't she? I bet she's on that island with Dad. Tell me, Jessica. Calm down, Ashley. When we arrive, speak to your father. When you see him, I'm sure he'll explain everything. Jessica. Land ho! The captain has docked the boat. We're moored alongside a small pier. I don't see Dad anywhere. Where could he be? As a matter of fact, I can't see anybody around here at all. Don't you ladies have anyone to come and get you? I'm sorry to say, I can't stay here with you. No chance. I gotta leave before nightfall, no matter how much you pay me. This is where he said to meet him, right? Why isn't he here? Very strange. He must be waiting for us somewhere else. Come on, Ashley, let's go and have a look for him. You go, I'm staying here. Don't be difficult, Ashley. I'm not being difficult! I waited all this time and traveled all this way to meet him. And he can't even come and meet me? Alright, Ashley, you wait here. I'll go and look for him. If I don't find him nearby, I'll be right back. Don't wander off, okay? Hello, Summerfish. How's it going? Jessica. Why the long face, kid? You look really down. I'm fine. Is she your mother? No. Stepmother? No. She's my aunt. My dad's sister. But she's the one who raised me. She's like a mother, I guess. See, Dad left me with Jessica when I was just a little kid and... Hey, kid, calm down. I don't need to know all the details. Oh, sorry. Anyway, whoever this lady is to you. You do look pretty sad she's gone. She's fine. She's coming right back. No problem. Okay, then you won't mind if I wait for her with you? I guess I am a little worried about Jessica. It's all Dad's fault. He should have come. Hey, kid. Yeah? We could always just talk to pass the time. Okay, I guess. Can I ask you some questions about yourself and this island? Go ahead, if they ain't too complicated, mind. No problem. The captain. When did you become a captain? Way before you were born. Wow, that's a long time. Yep. Did you want to be a captain ever since you were a little boy? Well, what do you think? Possibly you wanted to be something else? Perhaps. My memory ain't as good as it was. It has been a long time. When people grow up, do they all forget about the past? Maybe. I reckon some do. But don't worry, kid. People only forget what they want to forget. What if you want to remember? Just keep repeating it in your head. You won't forget. I see. By the way, do you come to this island often? Nope, this is only my second time. Not many people want to come here, you see. I sure don't. The last time I came out here was a good while back. I was accompanied by a tall blonde fellow. What? A tall blonde man? When? What was his name? Why, what's it to you? That man, it could have been my dad. Your dad, huh? Yes, so did you... Sorry, kid, I'm not allowed to give information out about any of my customers. It's strictly confidential. Oh. This island is pretty much empty, isn't it? Yep. Was it always this way, or did people ever live here? You're a curious one, aren't you? I guess so, I suppose. Well, before my old father died, he once told me that this island used to be owned by a rich family, the Edwards. Then the master took sick, and bad things started happening. What kind of bad things? One by one, the family members started to die. What do you mean, they started to die? How did they die? To be honest, I'm not sure that has never really been made clear. Sorry, I can't read. Maybe there was an accident? Hey kid, how old are you? 13. I'll be 14 tomorrow. Well, that's still too young to be filling your head with grisly ideas. You shouldn't go thinking about death at your age. Well, anyway, after all that, the rest of the family left the island. Since then, no one's really lived here. Folks dubbed the island Blood Edward. The name's stuck ever since. I see. By the way, what's your father doing on this island? I don't know what he's doing here. I guess I'll find out soon. I see. So who is your father? What does he do? Jessica told me he's a scientist. A scientist, huh? Sounds like he must be pretty smart. I guess. I don't really know him. You're a bright young lady. You must take after him. Yeah? Yes, very inquisitive, I'd say. So be careful, okay? What do you mean by that? Don't think that there has to be a logical explanation for everything. Yes, sir. Your aunt is taking a while, isn't she? Yes, I am getting a bit worried. I'll go and look for her. No, please, I'll go. You sure now, Missy? I'm sure. She must have found Dad. They must have lost track of time talking somewhere. I'll go and find him. Okay, here, take this with you. I got sweets from the captain. Thanks, I love sweets, and I love receiving them from strangers. Don't tell your aunt. Gotcha. That's even more suspicious. Don't tell your aunt. Be careful, kid. I will. Want sweets, Captain? I ate a sweet. Yummy. You can't give them to the captain. Think you can offer them to people, or is it chocolate that you can offer to people, or is that in the second game, or I can't recall. There is a sequel to this game on the Wii, if you didn't know. Just saying. Yeah, I played it for a little bit yesterday, trying to see if the game would run well enough. Yeah, so you see, as you walk by some stuff in the 3D scene, it shows you on the top screen 2D, like, still art of the place. There's a big rock. There's grass by the rocks. Yeah, the descriptions are not very descriptive at all. The water is like glass. There is the bridge to the island. Jessica must have gone this way. Jessica, you said you would come right back. Did you manage to find Dad? Ow! That came from the other side. It sounded like that was Jessica's voice. What happened? I better go and find her. What's that? Oh, the drawbridge is up. Jessica, we've got to get to the other side fast. The drawbridge is up. What happened to Jessica? I have to get to the other side of the bridge. The machine is rusted. What's that handle for? This handle, maybe if I... Yeah, as far as I recall, it was finicky even on the original DS as well. DS games blown up to a bigger screen like this, it's not always very pretty to look at, I know. Yes, the drawbridge is down. I can get to the other side. Let's do it then. Oh. There's a stone or something. Jessica? Where are you, Jessica? Jessica? Jessica, can you hear me? What should I do? I never would have come here if I had known this would happen. I should probably follow a guide now that I think about it, because I'm afraid I might miss stuff that is required to get the best ending that you can get in this game. I'd like to just have a guide with those things that are important to not miss. Yeah, it's called Trace Memory in North America, this game. Uncover clues to a family's dark mystery, blah 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 blah. Guides. Translation guide. No, second playthrough? Because, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but you have to help a ghost get all his memories back, and I know that you can miss some, so, I just want to find a guide that tells you where all the memories are. Not a walkthrough that you have to follow all the way or something. There's the stone I was looking for, okay. There's a stone marker. Something is written on it. Property of the Edward family. Edward. The name sounds familiar. Oh yeah, that's a rich family that used to own this island. These memory triggers. Ah, well, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Ah, okay. This is exactly what I was looking for. And that's awesome. Okay. Hopefully then I won't be missing anything. The first one is unmissable, so I don't have to worry about anything for this chapter at the very least. That's a relief. Yeah, hold on, I want a piece of candy myself, actually. Speaking of candies in this game. Okay, let's go. What's that at the fork? It's a broken sign. I wonder what it said. The trees are densely packed. That's not what I want to do. Come on. Like this. What's at the bottom of the post? There are broken pieces of white wood everywhere. What did the sign say? Come on. fixed it. I didn't even get any splinters. Let me take a look at it. The Edwards Mansion. The Edwards Mansion? Well, that looks like a mansion on the left over there. What does that logo on the right side of the sign mean? Well, there's nothing I can do at this time, so... Ah, the path is blocked by all these rocks. Now what? That's weird. It's so quiet all of a sudden. Jessica! Can you hear me? It's too quiet. Creepy. Oh, that looks like a gravestone. I must be in a cemetery. It's a crumbled gravestone. It's a broken gravestone. Ooh, there's a difference. That's an old gravestone. There's a name on the grave. Thomas Edward, 1912-1948. Thomas Edward, the captain's story was true. The name on the gravestone is Thomas Edward. Yeah, okay. Henry Edward, 1910-1948. Whose grave is this? Henry Edward, 1910-1948. Henry Edward, he's one of the Edward family. No, you think? A large stone slab blocks the way. It looks heavy, but if I can move it, I can get out. Did it! It moved! Now I can leave the cemetery. Hey, what's this? Looks like the other side of the stone has an engraving on it. D. I wonder what it means. Who's there? What was that? What are you doing here? Answer me. What's going on? Where is that voice coming from? I don't understand. Show yourself! Who's talking? I am. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Say something. I don't understand. I can see right through you. I think... Are you... What's your name? Ashley. 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 That's a peculiar name. I mean, Ashley. Ashley Mizuki Robbins. Ashley. Please! Someone help me! Ashley, open your eyes. Why? Open your eyes and look at me. Why? Can you see me? Yes. Are you sure? Yes, I can see you. You're right there. You can see me. This is just wonderful. Huh? The ghost is laughing? How terrifying. Why are you laughing? I'm laughing because I'm happy. What? I've been waiting all these years, waiting so long for someone like you. What do you mean by that? I've been waiting for someone who can see me. I don't understand. You can see me, right? Of course I can. You're standing right there. Why are you so surprised? Because I'm not human. I mean, not anymore. Oh, can it be true? I'm D. D. Oh no. What have I done? That must have been his gravestone I moved. Why? Why me? Why does this have to happen to me? I haven't found Dad or Jessica, and now this? Waking a ghost. What else could happen today? What should I do? That's not true. What? That's not my grave. My body isn't in there. What are you talking about? Did you hear me thinking? I've been here for a long time. Nobody ever noticed me. I've been alone for a very long time. Alone? Yes. Completely alone. But maybe it's just because no one lives here anymore. No, of course, you wouldn't understand. Understand what? There have been some visitors to this island, but none of them could see me until today. I see. Do you understand what this means? People with clouded minds can only see what's in front of them. I don't understand. Your heart and mind are pure. What are you saying? You can still believe in people, that's why you can see me. You must be the one. The one to help me reclaim my memories. Reclaim your memories? What do you mean by that? Ashley, I have no memories. That's impossible. How can you not have any memories? I can't remember anything about my life, who I was, why I died. I remember nothing. That's why I wander around here. That's why I can't move on. Kinda reminds you of Casper. Like the storyline in the feature film. With Christina Ricci, I think, was the main character in there. How long have you been here? I think around 57 years. 57 years?! Why are you so surprised? Maybe I shouldn't be, but I just can't believe it. 57 years. I'd be an old lady by then. You've been wandering alone for that long? Yes. That's just terrible. Yes, which is why I need to get my memories back. I need to remember. I understand. I feel the same way. How? I have something I want to remember, but I can't. Ashley, you can't remember anything? Back hurts again. It's distracting, sorry. You can't remember anything? Not even the tiniest sliver of memory from your life? Well, there is one thing. I'll remember. What do you remember? Someone calling me D. And also, this mark on my chest. The mark on your chest? It's the last thing I saw. Something burned into my memory the moment I died. Go on. If I could just remember what that was, I could probably remember why I died. I need to know why I died. I need to move on from here. D, I can't help thinking about what the captain said just a little while ago. He told me not to be thinking about death at my age. But poor D has been thinking of little else all this time. Ashley, please help me get my memories back. But please help me uncover what happened on this island. Help me to remember what to do. I want to help D, but I have to find Jessica and Dad. The captain said he's leaving the island before sunset, and Ashley? What? You're going to see your dad? Who's Jessica? Did you hear me thinking again? I came here to meet my dad. I've been told that he was dead. Your father is dead? So I got mad at my Aunt Jessica. Then we got separated. I'm not following your story. I'm sorry, so much has happened. I just really want to see him. Your father? Yes, it's been so long since I've seen him. I need to find him. That's why I came here, so I'm sorry, but I can't help you get your memories back. Father? Father! D, what's wrong? Father! Don't come in here! What's the matter, D? Ashley. Oh, D just disappeared. Where did he go? D. In the graveyard, after exhausting all the possible dialogue options, D will remember his father and disappear later. It will tell you what he remembered. Okay. Okay, yeah, so that was the first memory. Okay, yeah, well, whatever. There's one picture in memory. Jessica! Dad! What is this place? There's a rusty water tower. There's a broken cart. And what do we have here? It's a storage shed. No, the box. There's a toolbox on the cart. Ah, yeah, but it won't let me get it, is it? There's a metal brush inside. Okay. Let's go back. I need to find a use for it before it will let me take it. Okay, I can't inspect anything on this side. The machine is old and broken. I've seen these machines on TV. It's a rock grinder used in a mine. There is a lever on the machine. Can't interact with it. There's a plate on the machine. There's something written on the plate, but it's so rusty I can barely read it. Maybe I can scrape the rust off. Not with my fingers. It's not gonna put a dent. That's where I need the iron brush. Oh no, I can't rub it off my hands. What should I do? There's a toolbox by the cart. There's a gear inside the toolbox. This gear has a unique shape. It's so sparkly. Got the gear. What's in it, by the way? There's rocks. There's a cart on the rails. The cart's rusty and won't move. There's a metal brush inside. Maybe I can use the metal brush. Okay. You use the metal brush. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. I think it's the inscription that I have to focus on more than anything else. Okay, that's enough. The rest is all gone. There's some kind of message in the logo on the plate. All gold found in this mine belongs to the Edward Company. Anyone caught stealing gold will be severely punished. So this used to be a gold mine. Okay, now that I found the gear, I can go back. Yeah, but not this way though. Through the graveyard. The gate is locked. There is a metal box on the post. What's this? There are buttons on the plate. I wonder what would happen if I push them. Huh? Why can't I push them? Aha! The lock is missing a gear. I use the gear. I should put the gear here. So the logo had a thing that looked like that. And it's one of the two in the middle. No, it's not this one. This one then. Oh yeah, okay. I opened the gate. There's a big gate, dead end. On the right hand is a hand sculpture. Is that what it said? On the right is a hand sculpture, okay. That's a tall brick wall. The door is open a crack. What's this? There's something by the door. Oh, Jessica's glasses. Is she in here? Picked up the glasses. Jessica? Nobody's here. There's a lab coat on the floor. Is that a letter I can see poking out of it? The lab coat is wrinkled. There's something in the pocket. This is a photo of a woman with a baby. Oh, it's all coming back to me. That dream I always have about that night. I heard a voice saying, "Ashley, quick hide." Yes, that voice was Mom's. That woman in the photo is Mom. I got Sayako's photo. There's nothing in the barrel. The box holds many iron spheres. The iron spheres are varied in size. Some are large, some are small. There's nothing in the barrel. And what about that box? There's nothing in that box. Oh yeah, I thought I saw a rat or something moving on the beam up there. Or a mouse, or whatever. The hat is hanging on the wall. There's a lamp by the wall. It's just a wooden chair, nothing unusual there. It's a wooden desk. There are books on the desk. And something else. A small card is next to the books. This looks like some sort of memory card. Maybe I can read it on my DAS. I'll just put the card into the DAS. Dearest Ashley, I'm sorry for not meeting you, but I have finally completed another. At last, all the efforts made by Sayako and myself have paid off. I'll be waiting for you in the mansion past the gate. This is Dad's message to me. He's waiting for me. Okay. There's a briefcase on the table. There's something inside it. There is a document inside. What could this be? It's just a cover sheet. The cover says, Research Report, Another. Authors, Richard Robbins, Sayako Robbins. What? That's Mom and Dad's names. This must be the cover sheet of their research report. There's nothing here that suggests Jessica's whereabouts. The book is open. I wonder who was reading it. It's a wooden desk? Ah, okay. I thought that was something else. Sunlight streams through the window. What if that's everything for now? Ah! Dee! Ashley, I didn't know you were here. Dee, Ashley, you just disappeared, so I looked for you. Were you upset with me because I told you that I can't help you? No, that's not it. After I heard your story, I remembered something. What did you remember? I'm sorry, it's just I hurt. Something about my father. Your father? You were saying that you wanted to see your father. Your father who you thought was dead. When I heard that, I remembered. Remembered what? About my father, he's dead. What? My father died. He died at the mansion on the other side of this gate. Inside the mansion where Franny lived. There's a mansion on the other side of this gate? Yes. What happened to your dad there? I don't know, but I'm sure I'll remember when I get there. Dee, I see. That mansion is where Dee's dad died, and also where my dad is waiting for me. It's all a little confusing. Ashley? Huh? Have you found your father yet? No, but now I know where he is. Where? In the mansion. Who is Franny? My friend, I think. What do you mean you think? When I suddenly remembered my father, I also recalled Franny. It was Franny who called me Dee. Dee, I'm happy for you. What do you mean? You're getting your memories back. Yes, that's true. I wonder, why are you suddenly starting to remember things? Because I met you. What? When I was alone, I could never remember anything. But then I met you, and things are starting to come back to me. Dee. On the right is a hand sculpture. On the left is a hand sculpture. It's holding a sphere. This hand is empty. This must be... Pick one of those. It's a small iron sphere. This one is small enough for me to carry. Got an iron sphere. Hold on. Maybe zoom in on it. You use the iron sphere. Maybe if I put it in a hand... Hey! First try. Nice. Yes, I opened the gate. I can't believe it. Let's go, Dee. What's wrong? Don't you want to go? Can I go with you? Dee, of course. Come on. Okay. I think maybe we can become good friends. Friends? It's a little weird, what with me being a human and you a ghost, but we're both searching for something. I need to find my dad and you need to find your memories. I think we can both find what we're looking for in there. Come on, Dee, let's go. Okay. I am suddenly reminded of the captain's words from earlier. Just keep repeating it in your head, you won't forget. Repetition is the key. Yes, if I keep repeating things in my head, then I won't forget them. And this is where things will be very similar to Hotel Dusk, because at the end of each chapter you have to recap everything that you've learned so far. That's a staple of Hotel Dusk and Last Window, and this game, and its sequel. A few days ago I got a letter from my father. Before that I believed that he had died when I was 3. Using the letter, I tracked him to the island, but when we arrived, he wasn't there. The first person who went to look for him was... Jessica. Jessica went first. Yes, Jessica left me at the pier and went into the woods, but when she didn't come back like she said, I went to find her. In the past, there was a wealthy family that lived on this island, but they died of mysterious causes, leaving the island empty. The name of the family was... the Edwards or the Robins? Yes, it was the Edward family. While looking for Jessica and Dad, I wandered into the cemetery. Inside there were the Edwards family graves. The names on the graves were... Henry and Thomas. Yes, the graves belonged to Henry and Thomas. After I moved a big stone slab from a hole in the cemetery wall, I met a ghost named Dee. At first, Dee didn't have any memories of his life, but when he talked to me, he remembered something. It was his father. That's right, Dee remembered his father when we were talking. Specifically, he remembered that his father had died. I came to this island to meet up with Dad, but I still haven't found him. When I see him, I want to ask him why he disappeared, why he's on this island, and most of all, I want to ask him if Mum is still alive. I found Jessica's glasses by the door of the porter's lodge. I went inside the lodge looking for her. There I found a NDS card containing a message from Dad. I also found a briefcase in the porter's lodge. Inside the briefcase there was an essay cover. That's right, in the briefcase was the cover of a research report. Mum and Dad's names were on it. I don't understand. What is another? There are still so many things I don't know. That's why I need to find Dad. Is he in the mansion on the other side of the gate? Okay, now I won't forget. Chapter 2, The House of Lawrence. Yeah, and if I miss a card, I guess I would be able to tell from the numbers. So I'm trying to go for 100%, but I can't really guarantee that I will necessarily succeed. I guess I have no choice but to get inside. This mansion is enormous, so this is where Franny lived? Can't believe the size of this place. What's your house like? I live in a flat on the 4th floor. Do you have a butler there? A butler? Are you kidding? They had one here. His name was Wells. Wells the butler? Yes. When my father and I visited here, he showed us around. When you visited here? Yes. You mean that you and your dad were guests here? I think so. What kind of relationship did your dad have with the Edwards? Oh. Okay, that's another memory? While approaching the mansion, Dee will remember the butler. While talking about the butler, Dee will remember that he and his father visited the island. It's missable, okay? I guess it's missable in the sense that you don't have to ask about Wells to continue, and if you don't, then you miss this memory permanently. Could be. Father was raised in this house. What's wrong, Dee? Actually, I remember now. The time we visited here. What about it? Father received a letter, and after he read it, he said, "We have to see him. No time to lose. We have to go to the house where I was raised." And that's what brought Father and me to this island. Who's him? Who sent the letter? I can't remember. It's okay, D. I bet you'll remember everything once we get inside the mansion. Well, not in one go, yeah, but... So empty, I wonder where that is. Actually, this is the entry hall. That door leads inside the mansion. Really? So there must be a room on the other side. I bet Dad's there. And Jessica too. Actually, who's Jessica? She basically raised me. She came to this island with me. Is she your mother? No, she's my dad's little sister, but she's kind of like my mom. What is she like? She's a teacher. She's really smart and a great cook. We came to this island together, but she went off to look for Dad. She hasn't come back. Oh yeah, wait a sec. That's Jessica. She looks nice. She is. I bet Jessica can see you, D. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, is there something that I have to not miss in here? It's not the wall I'm looking at, it's the birds. A bird statue adorns the room. A disc shape is cut out of the base. It's a statue of two birds, each with the end of a branch in its bill. What's this? In its beak? Oh, did I say bill? I'm not sure what I read, but something is written on the base. 4 leaves sprouting. Together they open the doors. What's that supposed to mean? I know in its bill is what they say. Okay. There's a plaque under the painting. The plaque has the engraving, Dearest Henry, the Golden Bird. The painting hangs on the wall. I believe you have to take pictures of the two and then superpose them so that you can reveal the full hint or something. In that bird painting, the bird has a sprig of clover in its bill. This is a hummingbird. Hummingbird? Yes, the hummingbird is the smallest bird in the world. They fly like bees, and their long bills suck nectar from flowers. Maybe when it's a beak that's this long, it's called the bill. I didn't know. This is my first time playing the game in English, I should mention. This game was pretty much my first Nintendo DS game. I believe I got it at the same time I got the system. I got this one and WarioWare. I bought the system and these two games. So this would have been, along with WarioWare, the first game that I played for the Nintendo DS. I believe they were launch games, at least in Europe. But I'm not sure. I didn't exactly buy it day one. I see, so these birds suck nectar. You know a lot about them. Do you like birds? I might have. Numbers are written on the clover leaves held by the bird. What do these numbers mean? Painting is hanging on the wall. Isn't it a pretty picture? Ashley, what is it? This painting. Yeah, it's a hummingbird, right? You said that. No, not that. What's going on, D? Franny! VOD, do you see this painting? This painting holds a secret. Was that part of them? Hmm. Hmm. It's not even in the guide that I'm following. Or maybe because you can't get through the game without getting through it, I suppose. Mm. No, it's not in the guide, but well, whatever. I got it anyway, so I'll just focus on trying to get all those that are in the guide. What is it, D? Actually, I remember. If you put these two paintings together, they make one. I already knew that because I can kind of remember. I may not have played it in a very long time, like 15 years maybe or something like that, because I played it when it came out or thereabouts and not since. But I did play it like 3 or 4 times when it was about the only game that I had on the Nintendo DS to play. And I do remember trying multiple times to try to get all the memories as well, because I did not manage to get the good ending the first time around. Together, these are secret paintings. Secret paintings? Yes, Franny told me the bird paintings hold a secret. It takes 2 to make one. What does that mean? That means that if you take the 2 paintings and stack them... Well, it's not easy to do, but if you can imagine it, you can see the hidden picture. Stack the pictures to reveal... Oh, okay, if we use the DAS... DAS? What's a DAS, Ashley? This. Oh, that device you used to show me Jessica's picture. Is that a camera? Not exactly, but with it I can take pictures and stack them and move them. I see. That's really good. My dad made it. Is your father an inventor? No, he's a scientist. A scientist? Yeah. Oh yeah, Jessica said that there was something my dad wanted to tell me. That's why he sent me this. And I wonder what he wanted to tell me. Ashley? Yeah? Try stacking the paintings of the birds using that thing. Okay, please don't tell me the solution to the puzzles. It's not a very hard game anyway, so, hold on, I have to back out of this though. Back out. This one. Hold on, because I have a hard time remembering how you do that again. Oops. Yeah, I deleted one of the pictures. Okay, well, I have to take another picture of the first one. Yeah, like this, look. Up there. 1128 or something. Can't quite line them up pixel perfect. But anyway, a 1, 2, 3, 4 with Roman numerals. Does that mean the code is 1128 or whatever that is? One, 128, I suppose. Well, there you go. Now what? Something is written on the base. 4 leaves sprouting. Together they open the doors. What's that supposed to mean? The door is locked. There is a keypad on the door. What's the code? That seems correct. I unlocked it. Hallway. Hey, what's the matter? Is someone there? Oh, it's just a portrait. I thought it was my dad. I'm sorry. But this picture, who is it? It's my great-grandfather. So this must be your father's grandfather? He looks like Marlon Brando. Look at the bottom left, there's a name. Lawrence Edward. Oh, my great-grandfather. I wonder if someone else has made the connection. Lawrence Edward. Another code. Marlon Brando. No? Is there a wiki out to this game? Well, there seems to be. Yeah, but there's no page for Lawrence Edward because I was wondering if maybe someone would have drawn the same comparison as me. I'm so happy you came. What just happened? Actually, I remember now. My father, he came here to see my sick great-grandfather. I understand. Hey! Do you hear that? A piano! It's coming from the music room. There was a piano in the music room. So that was one of the memories then. Yeah, after approaching the portrait at the end of the hallway, Dee will recognize him as his great-grandfather, continue the dialogue, and Dee will remember why they visited after the dialogue, and upon hearing the music, he will remember there was a piano in the music room. Unmissable, okay. In the music room, after interacting with the piano, Dee will remember that secret doors will open if you play the right melody. Oh, that's the butler's room. Maybe let's not go in there yet. Ah, there we go. There's a piano here, yeah. There's nobody here. The bookshelf holds many books. Sorry, I almost choked on my candy. Scattered papers lie on the floor. In front of the bookshelf. What is this? This is written on one of the pieces of paper. In researching the heredity of memory and because of our reasons for developing another, we couldn't avoid taking into consideration the following point. The people involved in the development and application of another must understand completely how much a person's memories affect their sense of identity. This is a section of an essay about another. But why is it just lying around here? Another? Yes. Ashley, what's another? It's a project my parents were working on. It seems to be a device that works with memory. Memory? Device? I don't really get it either. Ah, there's a small card in the display case. I wonder what kind of books these are. There are signs of the zodiac and letters on the spines. I'm still missing some books, it looks like. Yeah, I don't have quite enough books here to rearrange them, yeah. Figures. Hold on, my cat wants to get outside. I'll be right back. If I had to guess, it looks like it says Thomas Henry, maybe, on the spines of the books. A ceramic vase is displayed. It's a small shelf. There is a portrait on the wall. It shows a man sitting in front of a piano. I wonder who he is. Do you know who he is? No, I don't. A score sits on the piano. There's a piano in the room. That young man looks like a musician. That piano is old dusty. I bet that sound we heard earlier was the piano. Yes, that was it. But who? Who was playing the piano? Who would play piano and just run off? Play piano? Play the piano and open doors. What happened? Actually, I remember. My father taught me that by playing the secret melody on the piano... Secret melody? I could make the hidden doors appear. Really? But I don't have the score. Zodiac signs on the keys? Oh. But no, I want to get out. Well, that means I have to find more books. Okay, so that was one of them. In the Golden Bird room while examining a wooden case, do you remember that was a gun in the case while he was alive? The door is locked. Yeah, but there's something on it. It is a white leather sofa. There is nothing under the sofa. It's a white leather sofa. There is nothing under the sofa. There's a large fireplace. There is no fire going on at the moment. There's a charcoal in the fireplace. I'm gonna need it for something. There is nothing on the bed. Books. A large desk sits in the room. There is a book with a blue cover. It's written in Latin. The book is covered with dust. The book has dust on it. The book is covered with dust. The books are knocked over. In the drawer is a small card. Okay, a DS card. There is a notepad on the desk. This notepad is new. Ashley, is that your father's? Yeah, it might be. There's nothing written on it, but the top page is torn off. What? What's wrong? Whatever was written on the torn off page left an impression. What was written on that page? I got another card. This message pops up after I put the card in the DAS. Ashley, I know you came to this room in search of me. I'm so happy, Ashley. I can't wait to see you. I'll tell you about another and about your mum. I will be waiting for you in a room deep inside the mansion. A room deep inside a mansion. Dad's here. He's here. I need to find him. I don't understand what he's doing here. And what is another? I have to find Dad. He'll tell me about Mum and another. He'll explain everything. I'm coming, Dad. Impressions have been made on the new page. What was written on the page that was torn off? Oh, the pencil lead broke. Or lead? Lead? How do you say? It's probably not made of lead anymore, right? Looks like it. It's just carbon. Ashley, do you have anything that could work in place of the pencil? Something that could work in place of a pencil. Charcoal. Could be useful. Charcoal, what are you going to use that for? There's the desk. Yeah, you have to look closer at this thing before you use it. Yeah, like this. I'll use the charcoal to find out. If I use this instead of the pencil... Bill will come. Well, come on, it's readable enough. Okay, there. It reacted. I can read what was written here. Bill will come. Who's Bill? I don't know. Who is Bill? I wanted to try the drawers. Well, I guess that's it. Maybe. White lamp sits on the table. The bulb is burned out. The bookshelf has many books. There's one that stands out. right here. That book has a white spine. Hey, what's that design on the book's spine? This is a book from the shelf in the music room. Yes, I got the Y book. Fuck's sake. The top of my back is hurting now. That's not the part of my back that was hurting the other day, by the way. There are books on the floor. Well, I already had a look at this bookshelf. Large wardrobe. Inside the wardrobe is an old envelope. The envelope contains something. A letter? I think so. The envelope holds a letter. My beloved father, please forgive me for going against your will and pursuing my career as a musician. I've endured much hardship since I departed the mansion so suddenly, but I am content that I am living the life that I chose for myself. I have taken a wife and am the proud father of 2 children. I am looking forward to the day that I will be able to return to the mansion and speak with you. Leonard Hedward. Leonard Hedward. Who is Leonard? Leonard Hedward. Leonard. I can't remember. Don't worry about it. It'll come back eventually. Hopefully. The one in the middle now. In the wardrobe there is an old album. Look at the old photos in this album. You might be in some of these. Maybe. Let's have a look. In the old album there are dates and captions. On the first page there is a photograph of 2 boys. July 1924. The boys playing in the yard. Henry and Thomas are growing up so quickly. They're as thick as thieves and are practically inseparable. Henry is very protective of his little brother. On the next page, there is a photograph of 2 young men. August 1932. The boys during a game. Stern and strong Henry. Honest and gentle Thomas. Being around the 2 boys, one cannot help but smile. Master is at his happiest just watching his boys grow up. On the next page, there are photos of 2 men. September 1934, portraits of the 2 young men. Henry wants to become an artist and Thomas a novelist. Now that each of the boys has grown to adulthood, Master would like nothing more than to see them in the careers they want. Henry and Thomas, the graves at the cemetery, where I met Dee were theirs. Henry and Thomas were brothers. Henry? Thomas? Dee. Who are Henry and Thomas? Look at the pictures in the album. Do they bring anything back? I don't remember anything. I can't. It's possible that he never knew them, if it was before his time. It's a large wardrobe. Inside the wardrobe are a notebook and a scroll. There is also a wooden case. It's the butler's records. I wonder what they say. Edward's memory? Is that what's written on it? On the cover of the notebook it reads the butler's records. No, that's not what it reads. 1916. I understand now. After Leonard passed away from his illness, Master took over the guardianship of his grandsons. He created the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room in preparation for their arrival. 1930. The 2 boys have outgrown me. They've become strapping young men. Thomas joined his older brother, Henry, at the university. Stern and strong Henry, honest and gentle Thomas. Master is delighted to see the boys growing up so fast. Finding a successor is no longer a concern. 1936. Henry marries. 1938. Thomas marries. December 1941. The dreadful day has come. Henry and Thomas will be entering the battlefield. The war is getting worse, and they are headed for the front lines. When I think about how Master must feel, I am speechless. All I can do is pray for their safety. September 1945. The day we've been waiting for has arrived. They have returned. What extraordinary luck that Henry and Thomas both came home at the same time. However, the wounds they have taken to body and soul are substantial. We pray for quick recoveries in both areas. 1946. Master writes his will. 1948, Master falls ill. As per Henry's request, both the Golden and Silver Bird's rooms have been locked, and the key was given to the two birds. The key was given to the two birds? What does that mean? I don't know. There is an old scroll. Mary and Henry, Thomas and Jane. The scroll shows a family tree. This is the Edward family tree. Yes. So Henry or Thomas is probably Dee's father. And I wouldn't be surprised if Franny was the other one. Maybe the cousin or something. Because didn't he say that his father once told him that this is the house where he grew up? So that would have been either Henry or Thomas, right? And since Leonard only had 2 sons, and we know their names, Leonard can't be his father, Dee's father, and neither can Lawrence, I guess. Thomas. Henry. Leonard. Lawrence. The family tree has names on it. It's a rectangular case. There's a silver medal in the case. It's one of these, huh? Okay, so far so good. There, okay. Cool, I opened the case. I got the silver medal. That's not it. Maybe here? Two birds holding one branch. Ah yeah, they're holding a key actually in their beak. I can see it. Put the silver medal in the slot. What was that? Something fell from their bills. Isn't this the clover key? There's nothing else, okay? But this only opens one room, right? Or can you open both with this? Use the clover key. I unlocked the door. Okay. If I try the other one. I used the clover key. The key isn't working. Okay. Golden Bird Room. Ah, it's hot and it stinks in here. Yes, it does. I didn't know ghosts could smell. What was that? Oh, nothing. There's nothing in the book. There are many books in the bookshelf. There is a book with a white spine. There is a design on the spine of the book. This looks similar to the books we saw in the music room. pot. Actually, I wanted to look at the thing that was behind the icon of the... Okay, I was looking at the plate, but whatever. A decorative plate is on the floor. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. On the desk sits a wooden case. It's empty, but this looks like a gun case, doesn't it? What's wrong, D? What? That case did hold a gun. I saw it before and there was a gun inside. So the gun was taken out? So that's one of his memories? Okay, you can miss that. In the Silverbird room, D will remember that his father died in that room. If you talk to him about that, he will remember who killed his father. Okay. Some old leather books. A red lamp. Nothing on the chair. Well, that can't be all. I still can't go inside the Silverbird room. I don't know. Okay, hold on. There's more. There is a red leather sofa. There is nothing on the sofa. There's a table made of marble. There's nothing on the table. There's nothing in the something in the cabinet. What? What was that? The flower vase is empty. There is a large flower vase. The flower vase is empty. There are many flower vases. Glasses. That glass is very pretty. Ashley, that glass. What about it? That glass. What? That's the Golden Bird glass. Golden Bird glass? Yes, Franny's father treasured that glass. Franny's father? Yes. There's a key inside. Something seems to be twinkling in the glass. Hey, there's something in the glass. I got the second clover key. Okay, can't open the doors. What's that, a TV? Yeah, looks like it. When your 3D is so low res, that's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, so I tried adding the option in the configuration file for the go to sleep on pressing the home button, but on the version of the emulator that supports higher resolution rendering, putting that in didn't seem to work. Like it wouldn't do it. It looks like there was a revision of the emulator later on that did away with the function of allowing for higher resolution rendering, but it did. But they did introduce the sleep on pressing the home button. Actually, if I do it right now, you will see that it fades from black back in or something like that when I press the button again. Yeah, like that. That means that the DS is waking up from its sleep mode. That thing. Why? Is this the wrong key? No, it's not actually. I think you have to combine them, don't you? really don't know. You have to combine them, right? Oh wait, maybe if I... It's open! Also, by the way, the DS cards that I got. Yeah, so that's the one that... The white ones get read automatically because they have something to do with progressing the plot. But the blue ones are optionals, aren't they? Card 901, Richard's memo. When I'm stuck on a problem in my work, I find the best way to work through it is to just leave it for a little while. I do this by picking up a book and heading down to the porter's lodge. The fresh air gives me a chance to clear my head. At the lodge, I like to sit on the wooden chair by the window with Sayoko's photo close by. Sitting there, my heart carefree, I always think of the afternoons I spent with Sayoko in the sunny living room of our Seattle home. By the time I'm finished reading, I'm filled with a warmth that seems to burn off the haze in my mind. The porter's lodge is the best spot for reading. Richard's memo. My solitude has made me aware of some small changes in me. Inexplicably, I've developed the habit of humming to myself. Whilst I walk around the mansion, me, humming, I'm having a hard time believing it. The song is always the same. It's the song that was playing on the radio in the cafe where I met Sayoko for the first time. Whenever I realize I'm humming that song, I remember that day. All it took was one look from her and my world stood still. I fell deeply in love with her from the moment she first looked at me. When I remember that day, even for a moment, my loneliness disappears. Okay, I'm gonna assume I haven't missed any so far. Should probably save, by the way, it's been a while. Oh, there's a big stain on the rug. What is it? On the rug? Oh, no! Father! Stop! What happened? The stain on the rug. It's my father's blood. What? Ashley, I saw it. My father lying on the rug. Dead. D. There's a huge stain on the rug. There is a bird cage on the floor. What's that bird cage doing on the floor? That bird cage, Ashley. What? That bird cage fell. D, what happened to the bird cage? I saw it. My father, drenched in blood, he was lying on the rug. Then someone saw that I was there and knocked the bird cage over in his hurry. He ran from the room. Who was it? It was... Wait! It was the man in the black jumper. The man in the black jumper? I have to think. The man in the black jumper. He's the one who shot my father. D. There's a wooden coffee table. There's nothing on the table. Blue leather sofa. There is a wall clock. The windows look out to the woods. There's a blue curtain. There is a bookshelf. The bookshelf holds many books. There is a book with a white spine. Hey, there is a letter and a design on that book's spine. It's the same kind as those we saw in the music room. Got the handbook. The drawer is empty. Books are scattered on the floor. Dust has built up in the fireplace. No, this is the same point of view. Okay. That way. cabinet displays white vases. The cabinet displays white vases. Okay, well, it'll keep saying the same thing over and over. The bed sheets are wrinkled. I wonder if someone was using it. There is a blue leather chair. There's nothing in the drawer. There is an old book on the desk. There is a torn up piece of paper. The paper has writing on it. I'll piece it back together and find out what was written on it. If I had to guess. Like this? No, this looks like the bottom of the page, more like. Yeah. Okay. Done. Now we can read what it says. 1946. Henry is acting very strangely indeed. He won't look at me and he refuses to even talk to me. His physical wounds have healed, but it seems he has some far deeper scars. I'm worried because he is not acting like himself at all. Why was this page torn out? I wasn't done looking. There is an old book. Something is written inside the book. When Henry said that he wanted to pursue art, grandfather smiled and encouraged him to follow his own path to the end. After all, each person is given but one chance for happiness. We should all take that chance to follow our chosen path. Wells told me that grandfather wants me to be his successor at the Edward Company, but I don't think that is an option. The only person who can follow in his footsteps is Henry. This looks like someone's diary. I feel weird reading it. Hey, the last page has been torn out. Well, it's the one that's torn up to pieces on the table, I guess. Several books are lined up. One book has fallen over. Okay. Well, isn't that everything? I mean, the 3 books that I picked up along the way. If I return to the music room now. Also, is that all the memories for this chapter? Yeah, for this chapter, that seems to be everything. Certainly hope the guide is complete. White books occupy the top shelf. I wonder what kind of books are these. Okay. Maybe if I rearrange the books. Okay, do I have all of them now? No. ENRYTHO. So the books spell Henry and Thomas, and what did I find out from this? Look at the symbols, yeah, because I'm gonna need these. Let's see. Okay. Or maybe actually you can take a picture of it and use it at the piano, no? On the spines there are letters and symbols of the zodiac. And now if I try to play the piano... I think all we have to do is play in the order of the signs of on the books. Well, yeah. Yeah, if actually I'm looking at the paper, but the top screen of the DS shows you the symbols. Okay, well. Hey, the bookshelf moved. You see? There was a hidden door behind the bookshelf. We found it. Good teamwork. Yes. Come on, D. Oh yeah, I'd better go over this again one more time, so that I don't forget the important stuff. With D, I entered the mansion once occupied by the Edward family, in the hope of finding my father. In the entry hall there were 2 paintings and a bird sculpture. The key was hidden as part of the bird sculpture. No, that was the golden bird room. Right, the clover key was the key to the golden bird room. To get the clover key, I used the silver medal from the butler's room. In the wardrobe in the butler's room, I discovered that Leonard, the son of the master of the mansion, had left the house and had 2 sons. Leonard fell ill and died young, so the master Lawrence gained custody of the boys, Henry and Thomas. In preparation for their arrival, Lawrence arranged 2 special rooms. These 2 rooms were called the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. Right, it was the Silver Bird Room. Who is Dee's father? Dee still cannot remember his name, and I still haven't found my dad. But I have been able to find some evidence leading me to him. The DAS card I got in the butler's room said that was deep inside the mansion. And the message that was on the white notepad, the name that was on the note was... Bill? Right, the message said Bill will come, but who is Bill? So in order to advance any further to the mansion, I had to solve the puzzle with the books in the music room. In order to solve the melody puzzle, I found 3 books. There was the Y, the N book, and the E book. Right, the E book that was found in the Golden Bird room. I played the secret melody and opened the hidden doorway. Hold on, Dad. I've come this far. I'll see you soon. Yes, with this I won't forget. Chapter 3, The Memory of Franny. Dad, Jessica, can you hear me? Where are you? What's wrong? Yes, it was here. Dee, let me show you the sketch he did for me. Yes, it was the room. We'll find Franny in the art room. The art room? I can't progress any further. It has to be here. I have to go in here. This one is missable? Ah, yeah, I guess if you tried to... Okay, so if you try to go in the first door without walking down the hallway, you could miss this one? That's pretty harsh. In the art room, D, while investigating the drawing on the easel... In the art room, while investigating the drawing on the easel, D will... informed that her father made it of her face, and he will tell you how we met her after finishing the dialogue. And how we met her? Yeah. Punctuation is just a concept I get, a really abstract one, because these sentences are really hard to read with no thing in them. With no punctuation in them. Sorry. Okay. There is an old drawing on the easel. In the drawing, a girl smiles. She has curly hair. Franny. I knew it. This is Franny. This girl is your Franny? Yes, it's her. Franny's father drew this. I see. I met her for the first time in the hallway there. She gave me a big smile even though we had never met before. I was a little embarrassed, so I kept looking at my feet. Then she just grabbed my hand and brought me in here. She showed me this drawing. She kept telling me what a great artist our dad was. She said she'd ask her father to draw a picture of me too. Then we went out to the garden and played with a puppy. Listening to Dee talk about Franny makes me feel strange. Dee knew this girl in the drawing. They were friends. I just can't believe that Dee lived at the same time as Franny. She's either an old lady or dead by now, but Dee has stayed my age. That boy who was Franny's friend died 57 years ago. He's not alive anymore, but Dee has been as good a friend to me as any living person. Ashley? Yeah, I remember it now. What? About the person who drew this. Franny's father, right? Yes, that's why I remember now. Franny's father is my Uncle Henry. Franny's dad is Henry, so your father is Thomas then. I see. Okay. So that was memory number 2 for this chapter. There's a painting on the wall. There's a painting on the wall. The sun pours in from the window. The sun pours in from the window. Okay, I was looking at the curtains, but whatever. There is a drawing on the table. The drawing paper looks new. DAS card. Let's see what it says. Dear Ashley, thank you for coming here to find me. I'll be waiting for you in the lab at the back of the house. I can't wait to see you. The lab at the back of the house. He's there. Ashley? Yes. What are you looking at? A message from Dad. Dad is waiting for me in the lab at the back of this house. A lab in this house? Why, isn't there a lab here? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sure there is. Ashley, what is your father doing in this house anyway? Why didn't he just come and meet you at the pier? Don't you find it strange? I know it's strange, but what choice do I have? I haven't a clue why you didn't meet me. That's why I'm trying to find him. You're right. I'm sorry. In the drawing, there's a girl with long hair. I wonder who this is. Oh! What? The signature says Richard. Who's Richard? My dad. Your father? Your father drew this? I think so. So this must be... Yeah, I think so. This is how he imagines me to be. Yes, I thought it looked like you. But... what's wrong? She looks so different from me. I don't have long hair and I don't smile like that. And now... Dad might not recognize me when he sees me for real. Oh, he's gonna be so disappointed. There is a simple wooden table. Okay, well, whatever. The chest is full. There are canvases in the chest. There's a roll of paper in the chest. It has some drawings on it. What's that, a hammer? There's a hammer in the chest. There are canvases in the chest. That's not what I'm looking at. This. There's a palette knife inside. Uh-huh. Is that a smaller hammer? And this. A gouge in the chest. Okay. There's a painting on the wall. There's a painting on the wall. And there's a big painting on the wall. Wow. How much of a difference does that make? They really bust their asses writing these descriptions. Well, it seems like I found everything in here. D, what is it? You're right, you know. Why doesn't Dad come and get me? Ashley. Why won't he come out from the back of the house? Ashley. At the end of the hallway there is a wall. It's a dead end. That's it, huh? The end of the mansion? I think there are more rooms past here. Huh? Okay, that was one of these memories. In Henry and Marie's room, after placing the drummer on the wooden box, Dee will inform you that it is a music box and Franny had showed it to him previously. Uh-huh. The cabinet is very dusty. There's a small card in the wardrobe. Yay! Old-fashioned TV. On the nightstand, there are some dolls lined up. These dolls on the nightstand, each doll is holding an instrument. Very strange. There's one missing. Should I go back maybe to get the drummer doll? Because I remember seeing it. Which room was it in? Not this one. It was by a window with long curtains blowing in the wind. Could have been this one, I think. Yeah, here, no? Yeah, the little drummer. There are dolls on the desk. Uh-huh. This doll is holding a drum. Maybe this doll got the drummer doll. No. No, yes. Yeah, like this. This way. I'll put the drummer doll here. Okay, so what about it? Is it a microphone? The doll I found in the Golden Bird room was part of the collection. Ashley, what is it? That is a music box. What do you mean? Franny used to turn a key and make the instruments play. Turn a key, but there's no key anywhere. When I saw it before, there was a key attached. A key. A key, you say? Apparently there's a letter to be found in here somewhere. Nothing in the drawer. Okay. Something on the table? It's a framed photo of a happy family. It's a green bottle. The bottle is sealed. There's something in the bottle. I wonder if I can open it. No, can't do it. The seal is too tight. You have to use the hammer, I think, to break the bottle, as I recall. From that room from before. So you use it here. I crushed the bottle. That was fun. There's a letter and a key inside. I got the golden bird key. Let's see what the letter says. Dear Henry, this will be my last letter to you. Ever since your grandfather passed away and your brother killed himself with grief, you have become a different person. I can only imagine how difficult this time must have been for you. But I cannot live and raise our daughter in this environment. I cannot live with your constant drinking and violent outbursts. Do you even remember when you suddenly started waving that knife around me and Franny like you were a man possessed? Did you know that I threw out all the knives in the house so you couldn't hurt us or yourself? I don't know you anymore, Henry. I'm leaving the island with Franny. I'll never forget you and the love we once shared. Mary. Who's Mary? Franny's mother. Okay. Well, that may be everything in this room. Franny's room. There is a pretty display case. On the display case there is an old teddy bear. A teddy bear? This one was Franny's favorite. It looks like it. Ah. Suddenly I'm remembering that dream I always have. The one about the night of my 3rd birthday. I remember a birthday cake with candles set on the table. There was also a teddy bear with a red ribbon. Actually, this is a birthday present from your daddy. That was my mom talking. But where was Dad that night? Ashley? What's the matter? Nothing. I was just thinking about my mom. You want to find her? Of course, but first, I've got to find my dad. Jessica said something to me. What? She said that when I see my dad, he will explain everything. Ashley. Something on the bed. There's a ribbon on the bed. The ribbon is pink but faded. Is this Franny's? Yes. Hey Dee, tell me what she was like. Well, she was sweet, but she could also be a bit impudent at times. She was quick to laugh, but she cried a lot too. Go on. And just like you, huh? She hated to be alone. Dee. In Franny's room, while looking at the ribbon on the bed, Ashley will ask Dee what Franny was like. This is missable. In Franny's room, when looking at the book on her desk, Dee will inform you that she owns it. It's a pretty pink bed. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't matter which part of the bed I try to look at, it's always the same. Wait a minute, there's a frame here. A painting decorates the wall. There's a sketchbook on the desk. That's Franny's. Okay. I wonder what she was drawing. There's a wood print in the sketchbook of a boy and girl playing. It's very cute. Hey, is this you? Maybe. There's another print on the next page. It's just a girl here. She looks like she's crying. The left side has been left blank. Looks kind of sad, don't you think? It must be unfinished. Desk drawers. There's a small card in the drawer. Ah, okay. There's a wooden box. What's in the box? Mom, what's in the box? What's in the box? In the box, there are 2 stamps. Hey, maybe... Yes, these are for wood printing. She liked to do that. There's a uniquely shaped bookshelf. Why don't we use the stamps? If I remember rightly, you have to press down on the stamps. What? It's closing the Nintendo DS, maybe? If the top one is the stamp, you close the DS. Yeah, there we go. See, this is something that if I didn't tinker around with the emulator on the Nintendo Wii U, I wouldn't have been able to do this. And then you do it the second time with the second stamp. There. Ooh, it's a bad guy. Cool, I worked it out. Huh? It looks like the crying girl is standing next to a scary-looking man. This man is missing a right arm. Why would Franny make a print like that? Ashley? I know that man. He's Franny's father. What? How do you know that? Franny's father. He was missing his right arm. He lost it in the war, maybe. When finding the wood stamps, Dee will inform you that Fanny liked to do that. Missable, only available after looking through the book on her desk. In Franny's room, after stamping the wood stamps in the book on her desk, Dee will tell you more about her father, his uncle. Missable, only available after finding the wood stamps, okay. In Franny's room, while approaching the door to leave, Dee will remember that Fanny called his father Uncle Thomas. Rather irrelevant if you ask me. Missable can only be triggered after interacting with the bear, and other interactions are irrelevant, okay. Can't examine these things? Okay. Oh, what is it? What's wrong? Listen, Uncle. Dee says I am... Huh? Ashley, I just remembered something. What Franny called my father. What did she call him? She called him Uncle Thomas. So Thomas is your dad? I see. And Franny is his cousin. I'm gonna save here because I'm afraid I may be missing something. Okay, so this was in chapter 3. There's a painting on the wall. It's a big bookshelf. C-H-E. The bookshelf holds many books. GBF. Ah, yeah, DAI, okay. I wanted to see, yeah, okay, there are 3 groups of 3 bookshelves. Ah, yeah, the desk, hold on. There's a desk. There's a wooden chair. Can't look through the desk. Painting hangs over the fireplace. Don't know if this is relevant, but let's take a picture all the same. The angel is playing a drum. The angel is playing a flute. The angel is playing a trumpet. Yeah, I still haven't found the key to the music box. It shows angels playing instruments. Flute, drum, and trumpet. Okay. Fireplace is unused. There's a large speaker. There's a large speaker. Well, that's a speaker too? What is this? You don't know? You listen to records in it. Records. I don't have any records. You don't like music? It's not that. People don't listen to music on records much anymore. There's a photo frame on the table. Oh yeah, it's the kind of thing where you have to hold the DS like half closed or something, and it will show you something. There's no photo in the frame, but what's this picture? Maybe if I look at it the right way, I'll find some answers. Maybe if you open it and close it a few times, no? To tell the game, okay, I get it, you have to do it like that. Also, it doesn't help that I can't hold my Nintendo DS sideways. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna try to find on the internet. Maybe, I don't know if this is something that you have to trigger or if you have to simply look at it yourself and draw your own conclusions and the game doesn't tell you if you figured it out or not. You have to tilt the DS screens down like you're going to close it and look at the reflection on the book. The key should appear reflected in the book and you should see a letter and a number as a result of the reflection. After you get this info, check the bookshelves matching the letter and number you got. Examine the books until you find the key. Hope this helped. I really need to play through this game again, says the person. That's on Game FAQs. Thank you, Mega Man Zero. That's the name of the person who answered. That helps. So, yeah, but I can't see it myself, though, like this, because I can't do the same thing on my Wii U. What would that be if I was indeed doing it like that? So the key would be reflected in the book, and the letters would be... What's that, an S? Well, I guess I can also try to look through all the different bookcases. There's a key in a book. Maybe the reflection will tell me something. Like what? I think it was S, wasn't it? there is no S. Well, or I guess I could try to look through all of them. I can try to look through all of them. I think the solution to the puzzle is supposed to tell you which shelf, under which letter and which shelf you have to look through or something like that. Maybe there's something inside one of the books. Bingo! There's a key in the book. So there was a key hidden in the book. This must be the key to the music box. Yes! Okay, flute, trumpet, and drum. Was it? The door. Yeah, there it is. It was... not in here. Here. Yeah. Use the key, now I can play the music box. Okay, drum, trumpet, and flute. Or do I have to rotate the key first? Alright, okay. I just heard something move. Yes, I heard it too. The fireplace has moved. Yes. Okay. Okay, so after entering the secret room in Henry's study, while trying to leave too soon, he will inform you that there is something he can remember in that room. Okay, so if I go in the room and try to leave too soon... Ashley, we should look around some more. I think I can remember something, okay? In the secret room in Henry's study, when picking up the baseball, Dee will remember that he played catch with his father all the time. There are some objects in the box. There are some matches on the box. They aren't too damp to use. Maybe they'll come in handy. On the box there are 2 old photos. Ashley, those were taken in the hallway. See, Franny is in this one. And that's Wells. Dee, I have an idea. I think I know. If we compare the 2 photographs, maybe they will tell us the secret of the hallway. So what's the difference between the 2 photos? There's a wall and there isn't in one and the other. God damn it. The candles? Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, hence the matches. Yeah. Figures. Okay. The wooden box is empty. The wall is dusty. There's a big wooden box. There's a covered wooden box. There's something behind the box. It's a baseball. Oh, a baseball! I love baseball. I used to play catch with my father all the time. Really? I got a baseball. There's an old frame. There's a big wooden box. The wall is dusty. Boxes are piled up on the shelf. There is a suitcase on the shelf. I wonder what's in that suitcase. If I can't reach the shelf, maybe if I threw something at it. Like a baseball? Oh yeah, the baseball. I'll use it to knock the suitcase down. Thought it would stay in the box, maybe? Bummer. Okay, not strong enough. Come on! Ah, finally. Okay. The suitcase fell down. And there's a shoe in it. It's an open suitcase. Oh, inside the suitcase, there is only a shoe. What's wrong, Dee? Ashley, that's my shoe. But... Ashley, yes, Dee? I remember something. What is it? That shoe is from a pair my father bought me. We were going to go and visit my sick great-grandfather. Father got me a new pair of shoes. I was so happy and told him that I'd take really good care of them. Then he said, I'll buy you some better shoes later. Soon, I'll be able to buy you anything you want. He said that to me. Dee. Hold on a minute. Is that really everything? Because there's supposed to be something else happening. Thunderstorm going on outside. Okay, I should probably write down those candles. Lit, non-lit, lit, non-lit, lit, non-lit, non-lit, lit. Okay. In Henry's study, after finding the shoe while approaching the door in an attempt to leave Ashley. Ah, yeah, it's in Henry's study. Okay, so that should get triggered here. No. It says unmissable, but I didn't have it. This could be the difference between getting the good ending and not getting the good ending at all, so, And they say it's unmissable too. Yes, we opened the hidden door. Well done. I'm sure that just in there, your father will be waiting. Yes, let's go, Dee. Yeah, hold on, because I'm afraid that if I keep going like this, yeah, sorry, I have this habit of never finishing my phrases, but all I mean is that if I'm afraid that if I keep going, I will be missing one memory, and I won't be able to do anything about it. Like, it'll be over. No, it allows me to leave, and it doesn't stop me to tell me that D has been acting strange or anything of the sort. Maybe I should try to solve the puzzles again. Maybe there's something in the order in which I did things that, yeah, the solution to the puzzle is still the same. No change. I seem to be doing everything in the same order as before, so, come on. Come on! Aww. Sorry, D, I'm not as good as you used to be at baseball. I don't have both screens lined up on top of one another on my setup down here, so... We've already been through all that, so... No, it's not happening. I don't know why. I hope it's not... I hope it's not essential. After finding the shoe while approaching the door in an attempt to leave, Ashley will notify you that Dee has been acting strange since the shoe was found. Unmissable, they say. Well, my ass. Unmissable. Or is there something that I haven't found in there? I found the secret in the photos. There's nothing else to be said. Examine what's in the what's on the shelf. Well, look, I can't dwell on it for too long. And I guess if it's just Ashley remarking something, that doesn't mean that it's a memory that Dee would have recovered, like him acting strange. Ah, well. Yes, we opened the hidden door. Well done. I'm sure that just in here, your father will be waiting. Yeah, okay, we've been through that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I should repeat important things in my head to remember them. Whilst looking for that and trying to find these memories, we walked through a hallway and into the art room. There was an old drawing of Franny in the art room. The person who drew the picture was... Henry? Dee said it was Henry who drew the picture of Franny. There was another drawing in the art room. It had that signature on it. The drawing was of me. No, not Jessica. Ashley. Yes, my dad drew a picture of me, or rather he drew me how he imagined me to be. After I read my dad's message on the DAS card, we walked around the mansion looking for his research lab. In Franny's room, I discovered Dee's father's name. Do you remember this dad's name when we were in Franny's room? His name was Thomas. After that, Dee began to remember things little by little, but my dad is still nowhere to be found. Where is this research lab? In the bookcase in Henry's study, we found a key for the music box. I played the music box by using the angel dolls, which triggered the fireplace in the study to move. We found the hidden room behind it. In the hidden room, there was a suitcase. Inside it, we found Dee's shoe. Found a shoe inside the suitcase. It was Dee's. I have no idea why Dee's shoe was hidden in that room. Neither does Dee. Will the next hallway hold the answer? Will I finally find Dad and Jessica there? Alright, now I won't forget. I hope. Hey, it smells like something's burning. Yeah, I smell it too. Well, look, I'll save on this one. I'll keep the old save. And if I figure something out, then that'll be good, I guess. I'll try to look up more information on this before tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow should already be the finale because this is not a very long game. I'm pretty much already about halfway through, I think, at this point. Yeah, there's 3 more chapters plus the epilogue. So tomorrow's stream of this game should be a bit longer, and I should probably already try to figure out what I'll stream after this one, since with this one being so short and all. So anyway, take care of yourselves, people. I really have to go now to go have dinner, so take care of yourselves, and I shall be back tomorrow. See ya. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.